You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News Morning.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. May 26th. Thanks for starting your day with us today.
Yeah, beautiful start to the day. Super mild out there. Bindu in for Amber. We have Jody in for Jordan, and nice start.
It is beautiful start. We're looking at having some heat fairly early in the day, getting all the way up to 18 degrees. However, prepare for some showers or thunderstorms if you have any kids playing soccer tonight. It might get a little bit rainy. I'll tell you more in a few minutes.
You don't need a rainy soccer field on a Thursday, do you? Here is a look. Southbound Deerfoot right around McKnight. Things moving very nicely as we hit the 6 o'clock half hour. We'll have a look around for you coming up.
Thanks, Leslie. It was the ruling experts expected, but so many struggle to understand. Calgary mass murderer Matthew DeGroot.
Keeping an eye on the sky. Why weather experts are mentioning funnel clouds today. Also, Ontario Premier Kathleen Wynne makes a stop in Calgary, talking climate change and pipelines as the mayor apologizes for how she was treated yesterday.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. We are going to jump right into weather right away on the Global News at noon. Funnel cloud alerts are out for areas to the north and east of Calgary. Tonight on Global News at 5, a shocking stunt on the QE2. What happens now to the driver? Also,
what is 30 feet wide, 6 feet below the ground, and oh yeah, it's filled with stolen property. I'm Gary Bobrovitz. It's on the other side of this fence, and I'll show you coming up on Global News.
Police spent all day raiding a home on the eastern edge of Airdrie, where they found a nest of crime. I'll tell you what they seized.
It's a beautiful day in Calgary. We're starting to see that cloud build. A little windy as well. Tomorrow will be cooler, setting us up for some showers. I'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes.
It's getting warm right now, and the allergy season is literally starting probably this week.
early spring means early allergies. How to handle what could be a bad season.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News at 5.
A dangerous and reckless stunt on our province's busiest highway has now gone viral and will likely end in charges. A dash cam was rolling as a black Infiniti ignored lanes and passed two cars by driving between them. Good evening. The video was captured by a member of the Alberta BMW Group.
Duck, you may be on camera.
I was just appalled, who's watching me.
Why a popular Calgary pub has installed cameras in some of its loos. Power struggle.
It doesn't make sense to me.
A couple's lengthy battle with NMAX over some crossed wires. What just might resolve the issue?
It might seem like a bit of a stretch, but new research suggests a neuromuscular training warm-up program can save the healthcare system millions.
What it involves and how it can do it.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News Hour at 6.
Good evening. Some ruffled feathers at Ducky's, a popular Southwest pub. A Global News viewer telling us he was stunned to find a camera in the bathroom at the karaoke bar. It can happen in a split second.
You can do everything right, and these things will still occur.
What police want us all to do to lessen the chance of another tragedy. A pricey ticket for a missed deadline.
I didn't think all of a sudden it was going to be such a drastic change and not know about it.
What you need to know so it doesn't happen to you. Win or the season is over. The Raptors try and contain King James and force a Game 7.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News at 11.
Good evening. A serious situation continues to unfold in the southeast neighborhood of Linwood.
The leader of the Wild Rose suspends MLA Derek Fildebrandt from the party caucus after he responds to a comment about Ontario's Premier Kathleen Wynne. what he said on social media that has him on thin ice. Wynne isn't letting that get in the way of serious business, saying she'd like to work with Alberta on the Energy East pipeline.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News Morning.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. So looking dry for now, but we definitely saw that rain. We've been seeing it on and off for a few days.
We did, actually, about 8.1 millimeters, I think, yesterday. Okay. So we had some fairly ominous clouds and unusual advisory as well for a good chunk of the province.
Spring snow. The warnings come true and many Albertans wake up to a fresh blanket of white. So what's the plan now?
Start a fire, keep going. Weekend's not over yet.
How campers are coping. And a Fort McMurray mother who gave birth shortly after being evacuated says thank you to first responders.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News Hour at 6.
Well, good evening. Some had been waiting all winter for it, and now in the middle of spring, well, it finally shows. Snow.
Alberta gets hit by a spring storm. Snow sends some campers fleeing back to the city, but not all. And audio from the cockpit of Flight 804 emerges, believed to be recorded hours before it crashed into the sea. The latest on the investigation ahead.
You're watching Global Calgary. This is Global News at 11.
Good evening. Well, it almost has become tradition in Alberta on May-long weekends, and even despite months of balmy above average temperatures, the tradition of snow held steady this time around once again.